Here's a look at the weather happening in your area.
75 degrees under cloudy skies. Here's our local Doppler radar. Tonight, scattered thunderstorms early, then variable clouds overnight with showers. Low 68. Winds south-southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain 40%. Wednesday, partly cloudy, chance of a thunderstorm. High 86. Winds south-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. The outlook for your week ahead.
But wait, there's more.
Looking at the area of concern generally, what you've got is all hazards today. Large hail, certainly, damaging wind a possibility. But today we're going to see a little more of a risk for tornadoes as well. And we've got a 3 out of 10 on the Torcon in West Texas and also in New Mexico. We're still watching this big upper low swirling here in the southwest, coming out very slowly. Along with it, we're seeing plenty of very strong mid-level winds getting out and over top of areas where you've got warm and humid air just east of the dry line. That's where most of the activity is going to be focused this afternoon, right along that dry line and just east. And another thing that'll be happening is we'll see a turning of the winds, in that winds are coming out of the southeast or east-southeast even there at the surface, and winds are coming out of the south or south-southeast at about a mile up in the atmosphere. A lot of turning in the lowest levels of the atmosphere, and along with that turning, we expect that there will be some rotation developing and possibly some tornadoes. And in fact, here is the high-resolution model showing you these individual cells popping up and along that dry line. So these could very well be supercell storms capable of producing tornadoes in addition to a large hail and damaging wind threat. And this activity may go for a while, right into this evening, but then a lot of it is going to grow upscale into big complexes and a lot of heavy rain with that, but maybe some additional individual cells even very late tonight.
You're watching Local Now. We couldn't do this alone. We're powered by the best sources of local information out there. Oh, and coffee. Lots and lots of coffee.
Here's a look at your local news headlines. National news in 60 now.
We're going to further accelerate this fight and to free the people currently suffering from Daesh's crushing occupation and our enemy's terror threat to Europe and beyond.
But if you take a look at the French elections, for example, again, an unclassified hearing, I'm not going to get into specifics, but we had become aware of Russian activity.
Millions of people fall for these scams. Phishing has become incredibly prevalent. That credit card compromise or credit card takeover is really the largest category of identity theft.
Given all the focus on conflicts in the Middle East, in Syria, Iraq, Libya, is that the conflict that suffered the second greatest amount of fatalities after Syria was Mexico, with 23,000 fatalities last year in Mexico. A conflict that doesn't have artillery and tanks and air power, small arms alone.
A lot of that is restoring trust. And restoring trust is about listening, is about working with local communities, and making sure that our public lands are for the public.
Here's the weather across America.
Warming temperatures in the southeast and severe thunderstorms in the plains. I'm Orlin Sidney, and that's your outlook for Wednesday. Going to see a little bit of action as far as those strong thunderstorms are concerned in Texas, Oklahoma, up through Kansas, even into northern Missouri. So we're going to have to certainly keep our eyes on the skies as we go through the day on Wednesday for these areas. Could also get some heavy rain there in excess of 1 inch. The northeast is comparatively quiet. Just looking at cool temperatures continuing, daytime highs 54 degrees for Syracuse, Buffalo 56, but don't look now because down to the south, low pressure is developing. Actually going to see a nor'easter creep through by the weekend. Probably not going to creep through either. It's going to blow through like crazy. Take a look at what's going on in the south. Warm temperatures are expected by the weekend. Could see some very hot record temperatures across much of the south. Take a look at your temperature forecast then for Wednesday. Hottest place, Jacksonville, Florida. You don't see that every day. 96 degrees. Flagstaff has the coolest forecast, 30 degrees.
Ready to ride? Let's check your travel.
Good evening. Accident on southbound 35 near William Cannon Drive has you stop and go from Cesar Chavez. It's about a 15-minute backup now. The wreck on West 6th Street at Guadalupe has been cleared. Accident on Burnett Road at 183 Research Boulevard was cleared. We do still have this serious crash on Burnett Road near Breaker Lane. On Research Boulevard southbound at Oak Knoll Drive, watch for an accident. The crash on Palmer Lane near I-35 has been cleared. I'm Ruthie Riley with a look at your Austin area traffic.
These are the latest incidents and events in your area. Let's take a look at the latest airport delays.
You're watching Local Now, connecting you to your community since 2016. Like what you see, follow us on social for even more local enlightenment.
Tasty stuff. Austin, it's time for dinner. This is the top spot to try today. Here's a local pick you shouldn't miss. Here's another local pick in our area that's looking great. Here's a look at the full list of top picks for our area. Happy dining! And now, your sports highlights and scores. For a break.